Okay, mindful raisin meditation. If you don't have a raisin, a piece of fruit will do, or chocolate perhaps, or crisp or something like that. So we're just going to take the raisin in our hand and then just feel what that feels like in the hand, feeling any ridges, gazing at the raisin. What does it look like? Looking at the lines, the colors, still feeling all those textures. Looking at the raisin as if it's the first raisin that you've ever seen, and you're really curious to what it is. Squeezing it. What does it feel like to squeeze? Does it change the shape? Maybe not squeeze it if you've got a banana. Maybe just squeeze it a little. Bringing it to the nose. Is there any smell from it? To the ears, does it make any sound as you squish it? And then have a little lick. See what that feels like in terms of taste, in terms of the feeling on the tongue. And then when you're ready, you can just place that in your mouth, but without biting it. Unless it's a piece of fruit, you need to bite it to get it in because it's too big. And place it in your mouth, noticing how that feels on your tongue, on the roof of the mouth. Are there any flavors there? What does it feel like if you move your tongue back and forth over it? And then when you're ready, taking a little bite, noticing any changes in the taste. What does it feel like? What does it sound like? You're taking another bite. We're just going to keep it in the mouth for a while, taking a couple of bites. Even with the raisin, you'd be surprised how small you can make it, really feeling those flavors. Do swallow if it becomes uncomfortable, of course. And then when you're ready, swallowing, listen to the sounds as you swallow coming down the throat. And then observing any flavors that are left in the mouth. And then if you wish, you can do it again. Just repeating the same process, having it in your hand, feeling the ridges, any textures. And then if you do have another raisin, maybe just bite it first. And this time see how that feels in the mouth. And then that also allows you to see if there's a difference in smell. Really hearing the sounds as you're biting, noticing the difference that feels in your mouth as you're chewing. What's the tongue feel like? What do the bits feel like in your mouth? And then when you're ready, swallowing. So I think it's recommended around about, might not be specific here, do check it out. Check it up on the internet. But I think 20 bites is what you're meant to do with each thing you eat. I definitely don't do that. I think I'll probably do about 5. But it's very good for breaking down the food. And also it stops you from overeating because then you're biting and then swallowing, so it takes longer. Because often what will happen when we eat, we'll shove it in our mouth, 4 bites, whatever it is, down, 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 and then we'll actually be full before we get to the end of the meal. But because we've eaten quite fast, we don't have time for that fullness feeling to be felt. So sometimes it's best not to just eat as fast as you can and then feel really bloated. If that is a tendency for you to eat too much and then feel bloated afterwards, see if you can slow down your eating by having a couple of mindful mouthfuls. And you can use this with the whole of the meal that you have, or you can just use it for one moment of the meal. So just picking it up. Oh, be really curious and then eating. Thank you.